everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As usual, it's so good to have you guys here with me. Today has been a very interesting day. So let me give you guys a quick story. I was at work, doing all I was doing, and I was making calls, and then the unthinkable happened. My phone, it crashed on me. Like literally, I was on a business call speaking with the supplier to supply us on some items, and the phone just went off. Meanwhile, I had already sent a driver to go pick up the item that the whole conversation was about. So the driver was there, right, waiting to pick up the item, and I was speaking with the supplier, and while we were discussing to finalize for the driver to bring in the items, my phone went blank. Guys, I thought it was my battery that died because the phone has been giving me issues with the battery. So in my head, I was like, okay, let me just quickly charge and then it'll be good. I charged for 5 minutes with my charger, and it did not work. And so I gave it to my colleague who has like this fantastic, really very solid charger. And the guy charged it for 1 hour and nothing happened. And so from this, move to this. Not to say that this is, of course, I'm grateful that I have something, because this is my colleague's phone. They just give it to me to put my SIM card so that I don't go incommunicado till I get a new phone. So, something interesting happened. As soon as that happened, right, I was just like, my phone is like my mini office, right? I do everything on my phone. And it crashed. It was hard. It's hard, man. I won't lie to you. This is one of the curveballs that happens in life, and I decided to see the positive side to it. And I said, to be honest with you guys, right? As soon as that happened, it was almost time for closing time. So I was just winding up, and I was like, I'll just go home and sleep. I'll just go and rest. I'll just go home. But then again, you see why I always tell you guys to try to have a circle, a group of people that they want to see you do good. So one of the members of that circle came, and I told them the story. And they were like, okay, go make a video about it. Just go and make a video about it. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't feel sad and just stay back at home and probably sleep and just feel worse in the morning. Just make something positive out of this. And this is me taking my own pill of all the advice I always dish out to everybody. That sometimes curveballs hit, and right now I'm no longer on the internet as per social media or whatever. Like, it's just regular call and text. So if you have been trying to send me emails, you have to wait till I get to the office. If you've been trying to send me videos or whatever online, I'm sorry, I'm incommunicado till whenever I get a new phone. So with that, it's safe to say that I'm here. I'm showing up regardless of how I feel, and I can't describe the feeling right now, but I'm here. And so my topic for today is the 5 tips for hustling without burnout. I'm trying to make this conversation, and I'm getting distracted by the incident that happened today, but it's time for business. Hustling is a term to me, right? The way I define hustle is something you do, right, that you love or you enjoy, that helps to pay the bills. Now, if you understand, I'm not talking about passion, because you can have passion and do, but all I'm talking about is something that you do, a certain kind of work that you do, you enjoy, right, and it pays the bills. That is a hustle for me. That's my definition. Now, a hustle, some people have full-time hustles, some people have part-time hustles, some people have side hustles. So full-time hustle is if you're into filmmaking, if you're into digital marketing, if you're into advertising, if you're a business person, full-time, or you have a full-day job, you're in your full hustle, right? Some people still have full hustles and still have side hustles. So you can be a businesswoman, sorry, you can work in a bank, you can be a banker, and then you have like a supermarket at the side. That's very popular in my part of the world. You see people juggling 3 to 4 businesses with their full-time day jobs. That is one of the things I love about Nigerians. We are super hardworking. There are the lazy ones, there are the sleazy ones, but there are also the hardworking ones. The ones that put in the time, the efforts. I mean, you see families at 8 p.m., they still have their kids with them because they had to run to their shops, to sell. I mean, after leaving their full-time jobs, I mean, people are putting in the work, so it's a beautiful thing. So now, with all that juggling, there is room for you to want to burn out. And what is burnout? It means you work yourself to the point where there's nothing left. It's like zero, nothing, because you're exhausted, you're tired, you don't have any creative juice, you are just down. So how do you hustle without getting to that end point, right? Because for me, I have a full-time job, right, in the hospitality industry, which is seriously demanding, right? I also have a side hustle, which is my advertising business, which is also a business that I'm looking at the story of my business. It's been a struggle, but we're still trying to do the work, so that's that. And then, so that's me juggling 2 things. There are people who have full-time jobs and have like 2 businesses. I have a friend who has a full-time job and who has a furniture design and manufacturing company, so she's doing both. I have a friend who's a skincare person. That's her full-time job, and she also has side gigs. So the skincare is like her full-time job, and then she's devoting herself to it. And then she also has like research businesses that she does. So she does research, she writes papers and all those sorts of things. So these are strong women that are doing the work. What am I trying to say? Hustle is the way. If you're a young person listening to me, and when I say young, I mean you're from like 13 to say 18, and you're just chilling at home like, oh, your parents, look, that if you're in the first world country, I'm happy for you, because in this part of the world where I'm from, you have to do the work. Some parents don't expose their kids to business and work early here because they feel maybe it's too much. In other families, they do expect their children early to work. So it depends on families and what they desire for their kids and the different financial situations they find themselves in. But for me, I was exposed to work very early. I started working as a teenager. I used to go to my mom's shop and just do 1 or 2 jobs for her. And gradually, I grew with her in the business. As her business grew, my roles grew. All right. So with that, I have a lot of experience in family business. I'm going to do a whole series on family business, all the things I've learned working with family. It's a long story. So I'm going to do another series on that. So back to my topic, right? So work is needed in this age and in this time. And the work does not have to be physical, like you carrying stuff from place to place. It could be mental. And it's however way you work is important and is valid. However, any kind of those works can lead to burnout. And burnout is something that's happening every day, because you find people who are getting depressed, they are getting sick, the whole craziness. How do you solve this problem? Sleep. Yeah, I said it. Some people say, oh, sleep on 2 hours of sleep, 1 hour of sleep. Well, I don't believe that there's a one rule to it. Now, this is me speaking from my experience. I have realized that sleep is very important. Some people don't like to sleep. I'm not talking about those kind of people. I'm talking about people who have all these things they juggle. Please find time to sleep. I remember when I used to work in a corporate organization like in telecoms, we used to have a place where people go to take naps. And I realized that anytime someone is cranky, because in that I was in the financial department then, anytime people get cranky, I realized that there was this boss who would just say, go and take a nap. Literally, that was his way of breaking crankiness on the floor. So he'd just be like, go take a nap. And then people go and take a nap and they come back, they're refreshed, they feel rested, no tension on their faces, on their shoulders. So it's very important. Now, I'm not saying that you might have, you might want to tell me that you're busy, right? But if you can't take a nap, have quiet time during that craziness. Just take out 5-10 minutes. If it's to sit in your car and just sit there by yourself. No phone. Don't distract yourself with anything. Just sit there and just relax. This is very important because you can't walk from 6 to like 10. What's the word now? You can't walk from 7 a.m. Okay, there are cities where people get to their office by 6:30. Right? They sleep in their car till like 8:30. I've done it. Now you do that and then you resume work, and then because you want to beat traffic, you leave your office at 5. You don't get home till like 8. You're exhausted. So sometimes that break time that you have, just maybe go somewhere in your office that's quiet. Sometimes you can be the restroom. Just sit there and take out time to just relax. If you have a sleeping pod where you can just go and just hide and sleep for 5-10 minutes, it's fantastic. Sleep is very important. If you can sleep, if you go to work earlier and you can sleep in your car, please do. Don't go to the office and start making a lot of noise and then you're already getting stressed before it's even 9 a.m. Please guys, I'm saying this to my Lagos State folks. All of you that are watching me, stop stressing. Right? You stress yourself and then you find out that you're 35, 40, you're growing gray hair, you're tired, you're already having high blood pressure, all these sorts of things. Look, money is good, but I wouldn't advise that you work to the point where you get depressed. I don't advise that, and I'm not someone that will tell you to do that. Besides, if you die, let's say it's true, someone else will take the money. So what are you doing to yourself? Take a break. Yes, we have all these goals we want to achieve, but take a break. Sleep. Yes, I said it's sleep. Yeah, sleep. Get things that make you happy. That's my second point. If you like music, once in a while, right? If it's on your drive to work, play something upbeat that will improve your mood. Some people are too serious in traffic. And me, when I was living in Lagos, when I worked in Lagos, traffic was like my party time. I had like the best mixes. When I'm in traffic, I'm dancing. Like, I try to zone off the traffic because, guys, this stress does not end though. It's not as though when you make 50 billion, okay, you now have time to sleep. It doesn't ever end. So you have to try to make small bits of points where you can have breathers. So if you're in traffic, play a nice song. Have a drive playlist. That when you're on the road, man, that's what you're blasting. You're enjoying it. And have fun with it. Zone out of the traffic. I know some people say they want to listen to audiobooks. There are times for everything. You can't be fatigued and be reading audiobook. You will not grab anything. Nothing will stick. Because you'll be too exhausted. Look, I've been there, I've done that, and I got degrees to prove it. Lagos is stressful. Other parts of the world that have intense the traffic is stressful. So please, guys, work and take care of yourselves. Next is, if you're lucky enough to do something that's your side hustle that you're passionate about, I mean, that's like play work, Some people, they enjoy video games and they have the opportunity to create video games. I mean, are they working? No, they are playing and they are paying them for it. So if you're opportune to be in a business or work in an area or in a field that you enjoy and you love and you have passion for, kudos to you. But if you are not, please don't feel that that's the end of the road. regardless of where you are in that business or in that on that job, find something that interests you, that makes you happy, and from time to time during your day, go back to those things so that they inspire you, right? Secondly, sorry, another point is get help. If you have families, people around you who can help, help you babysit your kids if you do have kids. If you don't have kids, try to travel. It might not be out of country, it might be out of state. When you go on your leave, don't stay at home and be bored and watch Netflix and chill all day. No, travel, change of scenery helps to create more relaxation. It helps with your creativity, it opens your mind. And when you see something that you have not seen in a while, it creates some sort of peace within you. So please don't just stay at home on your leave periods or the times that you're off work. As a business owner, take time off work, build a solid structure in your side hustle and your main hustle and all the hustles that you have, so that you can have time to do other things that makes you happy. Please guys, I know business is good, side hustles are good, but don't drive yourself to the point where you are losing it. It's wrong, right? And let your actions match your goals. All the plans that you have, as you make all your new year goals, your new last quarter goals, all the goals you make goals for relaxation. It's very important. This will help you not to get to burnout stage. Next point is plan, organize yourself, put a schedule to as much on things that you can put on as much areas as possible. As much as you can schedule, do that. It's very important. Plan. Don't let people come up and just encroach on your plan and just make it look like it's all about them. And lastly, recharge. Eat well, sleep well, rest well. Respect your body enough to be better. Be content with where you are currently, as we all strive to hit all our goals. Recharge. I hope you enjoyed this topic, and I'm so glad that you're here. You stayed to the end. If you would have any topic that you would like me to talk about, please write it in the comment section below, and I'll sure do make a video on it. Until I come your way again next time, my name is Temisan. Thank you for watching.